Welcome, I'm Tom Dart, Sheriff of Cook County, and thank you so much for participating with our online chess tournament. Chess is not just a fun pastime, it's something that teaches life lessons. You learn that you cannot live moment to moment. You have to have a plan, you have to have a strategy. You learn that if you are rash and make rash moves, they do not work out. Chess teaches all of those things, and we have learned that over the decade or so we've been teaching chess to our detainees here at the Cook County Jail. This is our 6th tournament here at Cook County Jail, but by far it is our largest. I'm happy to welcome 42 different teams from 30 different countries representing every continent on this planet. And within it, we have female teams, we have juvenile teams, we have men's teams. It's wildly diverse, and we are so excited. We are so thankful for our partnership with FIDE. Without their help and assistance, we could not do this. And I'm so happy to be joined today by Arkady Dvorovich, who is also going to speak to you in a short time as well. And without his help, we could never have pulled this off. I also want to make a point of thanking all the different correctional institutions, all the people, the administrators, the staff, the detainees, the inmates, all the different people participating. I know in this very, very crazy world that we live in, it is not easy to accomplish much of anything, let alone something as significant as this. So I truly appreciate all your efforts to make this happen. And I truly wish you all the best of luck, and I'm so excited and looking forward to this. Thank you. Welcome, I'm Tom Dart, Sheriff of Cook County, and thank you so much for participating with our online chess tournament. Chess is not just a fun pastime, it's something that teaches life lessons. You learn that you cannot live moment to moment. You have to have a plan. You have to have a strategy. You learn that if you are rash and make rash moves, they do not.
Dear friends, I'm happy to be part of the opening ceremony of the first ever Intercontinental Online Chess Championship for prisoners. This event is organized by FIDE with Cook County Sheriff Thomas Dart, and I'm grateful to him for his continuous contribution and efforts into this process. Chess for Freedom is one of our most interesting and challenging projects, as we would like to bring chess elements, chess education, chess game in general that we love to people who made mistakes in their lives and want. Dear friends, I'm happy to be part of the opening ceremony of the first ever Intercontinental Online Chess Championship for prisoners. This event is organized by FIDE with Cook County Sheriff Thomas Dart, and I'm grateful to him for his continuous contribution and efforts into this process. Chess for Freedom is one of our most interesting and challenging projects, as we would like to bring chess elements, chess education, chess game in general that we love to people who made mistakes in their lives and want to improve their capabilities and to be free citizens with the love to the chess game and with better abilities to live throughout their lives. And we are happy that this event opens at the day of education for prisoners. It's an international event, international day that we celebrate together. And I would like to thank all those who agreed to be part of this endeavor. All countries, and we have more than 30 this time, who confirmed their participation from all continents. We have more than 40 teams, so more than 40 prisons participating, including teams with youth and also with female players. And this is the first steps that we are going to make together, but more steps, next steps will follow. And we'll be happy to continue this project with all our partners to bring peace, to bring freedom, and to bring better life for those, for all those who deserve it. Thanks a lot, and I wish good luck and a great tournament for all the participants and organizers.
Greetings from the Golden Autumn of Latvia. I warmly congratulate you as the participants of the first Intercontinental Online Chess Championship for Prisoners. Over this year, I've heard so many great stories on how chess has given the scope in your lives, how it has taught to understand the relationship between the cause and the consequence, how it has given the second chance and transformed the lives. I share this love and passion for the royal game of chess, and I wish all the best and good luck in the tournament.
Hello and welcome at the final day of the first Intercontinental Online Chess Championship for Prisoners. My name is Keti Tazalashvili and I'll be the host of the final round. So in the finals we have two teams who get through all the qualification and the stage competition, and now they are facing each other in the finals. These both teams are the winners of first group and the second group categories, which happened yesterday. And they are Mongolia and Zimbabwe. The games are starting soon. Let's take a look at the chessboard. On the screen, we can see the footage from Mongolia. This is the first time I see the footage from Mongolia. We have seen footage from Zimbabwe, but not from Mongolia. And now I will try to follow the games. So far, I don't see any games. I'll do that very quickly. And I wonder who is your favorite in this competition? Who do you think that is going to win? Do let me know in the comments, and welcome also on YouTube channel, all the viewers, all the supporters. All right, as I understand, we have a bit of delay. So that makes us to see some of the venue. We have to see the venue and check out the players. Let's get to the next room. For now, we saw the player from Mongolia down here, and he was waiting. He made the first move, and he came back right now to double check what's going on. But seems like we have a bit of delay, and now we can see both teams on the screen. Yeah, seems like we have a bit of delay of the games, but soon the games will start, and we're gonna see unconditional fight over the chessboard, and beautiful games. Hopefully, I'll quickly take you into the Zoom calls. So here we have the players are waiting. We have two Mongolian players in blue shirts sitting side by side. They had amazing performance. They overtook many countries, and now here we have in the finals another board here on the side. It seems like they are they are from different cities, different places, all these participants. So far we see only 3, but they are actually 4 people, and also there are some of the people who are observing the situation. So yeah, let's keep this view here. This is Team Mongolia, very focused. They are looking the opponents to come, and to start the game. All right, so and here we have a little bit of chat, and coffee is never bad. Coffee is never bad for morning. For morning, they are having a chat, a little bit of laugh, and they are getting ready. They need to get ready. So Team Mongolia had amazing tournament. They won against Team Russia in the end. This was an unbelievable result. Russian players did not believe that was real, because it seems like Mongolia took them at the last moment, where no one really expected. But they had amazing performance. And in the end, they managed to overtake Russian players. They were behind the points, but they managed to overtake the strong Russian team. So about Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe started really nicely at the beginning, and ended into the finals, now facing Mongolia. I wonder, who do you support? Who do you think that will win? Mongolia not only overtook Russian first team, but also Philippines, who had amazing tournament. The players who trained only 2 days before the tournament, but still managed to do it. And in Team Russia, there were even some professional players. A player who is a trainer, and who plays chess from age 3, and now he's giving the classes to his teammates in maids. So that was the strong team, but Mongolia managed to get through, win over them, and here we have them into the finals. In the women category, we also had the women tournament. In women category, Georgia managed to win the competition with huge score difference. That was 19 points in the end. This is Team Georgia third team, and then Russia third got 15 points. Trinidad and Tobago had 7, as well as the Ukraine. So yeah, that was also women competition in this tournament. We had the main category, we had female category, and for this year we had 4 female team. We hope that next year it will be at least double, if not more. And we also had the junior category. So congratulations to Team Georgia of winning the team competition for female, and also congratulations to Zimbabwe and Mongolia. They will get first and second places after today's round. Let's come back in here. They are waiting. This is so nerve-wracking moment when you are waiting for your opponent. You want to start to play, but yeah, we are living in the online era, so things like this are happening, and we need to be patient, and the players need to be patient. Once the games will start, the first move will be there, everything will go smoothly. All right. And about Zimbabwe, they managed to overtake North Macedonia. The point difference is not that big, it's only 1 point. So North Macedonia also had amazing performance, but Zimbabwe managed to win, and the scores are pretty impressive. 3-1 against North Macedonia. This match was the most interesting and decisive for those two teams, and then the other matches, Team Zimbabwe were dominating. We also have USA team with 10 points, and England with 9.5, Croatia with 6 points, and Argentina with 6.5. So that was the results from the previous days. We started the tournament on 13th of October. That's the International Day of the Education in the Prison, and FIDE, together with Cook Country Sheriff's Office, organized this tournament to help the prisoners to improve themselves, to spend quality time, and what's more important, to be into the competition. And for them, this tournament, it is something that they really appreciate. In our interviews, some of the prisoners mentioned that for them it is extremely important to be heard and to feel that they belong in some society, in some part of the society. And of course, the society welcomes them, and we hope that the moment that they are out of the prisons, they will start to be involved in chess, because this is really truly helps people to improve themselves, to calm the mind, and to be more successful in the life. In one of the interviews, one prisoner said that when he plays chess, he only thinks about the best moves, and he is focused on chess mainly, and he's not thinking about his problems. And those people once made a mistake, now they are a different place that we usually live, and they need any support from our side. And I hope that there will be a lot of changes in their lives, and chess will help them to grow, chess will help them to improve themselves, and chess will help them to feel that they belong in some society. So waiting for the next rounds. Still we have Team Mongolia on the side, and here we have the second cup of the coffee. I wonder how many coffees will be taken by our Mongolian player before the start of the tournament. I'm still on my first cup here in Europe. This is 10 a.m. in the morning. We have a different time zones in Zimbabwe. It's absolutely different time, and in Mongolia it's a bit late now. Let's see. This is the moment of patience. They are thinking what will be their first moves, what can be the strategy. I think they also had some sort of team meeting to come up with some ideas. I wonder if they have a person who helps them, because they are in the finals. They really need some help right now. And what's really important, this project that FIDE started was initiative of the former world champion Anatoly Karpov, and he supports this event, and the event is under his patronage. So this is truly the great idea to think about the people who really need support and who really need chess in their own lives. After this event, I believe there will be a lot of changes in their lives, which means that they will have more access with the chess books, I'm sure with that, and they will also have more trainings with the coaches. We had interview with Padmini Raut, a women grandmaster from India, who is the ambassador of peace project in the prisons in India. All over the India, it gathers together many prisons, many cities, and she's the head of the coach, and she's also joined by other very famous Indian grandmasters in this project with the help of Indian oil, and they are giving classes to the prisoners, and they are very much enthusiastic. And for this year, we did not had the Indian team, because it was as Padmini said, very last noticed, but for the next year, I'm sure Team India will come as strong as usually they are. All right, now it's time to get back into the chess games. I see some of the moves have already started, so I'll quickly adjust the board right now, and I will show you the first moves right away. I'm happy that the games have been started, and here we have it. Here we have it. There we go. Yeah, I'll just we can take a look at the view as well. So for the moment, we have, oh, look at this one, bishop h2, bishop h2, and on move 11, black just sacrificed the bishop, but this is not just a sacrifice. After king takes this bishop, knight jumps forward, gives a check, and gets the queen. So for this reason, white just ignored this and admitted that the pawn is gone. So with this manner, black just got the pawn. Very impressive, indeed impressive. Right. And now we can see the screen of the players. This is how they see the chessboard. They don't have an access to see our stream. That would be really strange if they could. Yeah. And this is another video that we are having two Mongolian players so focused. Oh my god, this knight is making so much problems, but hold on, this is a blunder. This is a blunder. This is a blunder. So far we have 3 games started, and this is board 3. So I've not talked about the format. Today we will have 2 matches. So in the first match, one side, Mongolia's first board is with white pieces, and so on and so on. Second board with black, third board with white, fourth board with black, and the second match will be the opposite. So Mongolia will take black pieces on the first board, and after that match, we will know the winner. Something really dramatic is happening in this game, starting from the beginning. White should not lose the queen, but it seems that... Oh! I have not noticed this bishop here. I have not noticed this bishop here. Look at this. Wow. I didn't notice this bishop in here. Early morning here in Europe. We are allowed to make mistakes at this time. So wow, that's brilliant game. White is trying now to play, but there's only one knight competing against the queen, and it's it's not enough. It's not enough. Things are going bad for Team Mongolia on the third board. And the second board, this is the fourth board. Mongolian player is with black pieces, Zimbabwe with white pieces. We can just flip the board and look from white's perspective. White got the knights on the 5th rank and attacking black's pieces. For instance, now this bishop is under threat. Things are not going easy for Mongolia. Seems like Team Zimbabwe were, getting ready for this match, and they came stronger. So, this is quite impressive play from Zimbabwe players. All right, what do we have on the board one? On the board one, we have more or less peaceful position. We do have equal material. White has a double pawn here, but this double pawn actually helped white to have some play on the a file. There is a6 pawn hanging, and white just pushed the pawn forward in the center to open up the files and diagonals for its pieces. White Mongolian first board knows that he has to fight to win because other boards are not having a good time. The fourth board just started, and we are expecting the first move right away. And here we have 1e4, d5. This is Scandinavian defense, where black goes in the game with a queen on the second move. This is a theory. If not theory, it should not be a good idea to bring the queen forward at the very beginning of the game, because this is the heaviest piece. This piece equals 9 pawns. So we do like to have it at the safe place rather than to be in the center at the very beginning. But once again, this is Scandinavian defense. This is a theory. It has been in practice for many years, and it is tested that it can be playable. All right, things are getting really exciting here on this match. This is the third board. Black is fully dominating. I don't see any further blunder coming in here, although Mongolian player is overrated here, and the rating difference is huge. But once again, we can take a look at this game from the very end really quickly. So here we had the Italian game with bishop developed on c4. So far it was okay, e5, and all this moves e5. Maybe there was a mistake after this bishop comes on d6 really fast, and queen e3 was truly a mistake. It was just the wrong place for the queen, because after this black managed to capture the pawn, and now the things went so wrong for white. Queen h4, beautifully played. Knight f2. At least the player with black pieces, they saw that the queen was hanging here, so they went in this line, and now we have white trying so hard. Even sacrificed the rook for 2 pawns. But what white is really hoping here is just a stalemate. And here we have a first result. The player from Zimbabwe, with a brilliant way, won the game. So that's 1 point from Zimbabwe. Let's get to the next board. This is fourth board. And here we have white having very good position. White has an extra pawn, and black's king is just wrongly placed on the queen side. It seems like here things went wrong, but we stopped to look this game from here. So white here just captured the pawn and then started to chase black's pieces. And here we have this situation right now. They're playing very fast. I would suggest them to spend a little bit more time at the beginning, because if you lose material, then it's very hard to hold the position. even if you have 7 minutes or 6 minutes in the end of the game, you just don't use that time. So always good to use the time when you have. Why not? Rather than to play too fast. But yeah, it's also very tempting to play fast. Myself, I love to play bullet games. I love to play blitz games. So I'm not judging them that they like to play fast. All right, let's get to the next board. And this is the board where Mongolia has an advantage. Board one. Board one, here the rating difference is not that big, only 100 point, less than 100 point. And all these players, they don't have any FIDE rating or any Chess.com rating. They got these ratings here at this event after 2 days of playing chess. So we started this tournament at 13, then it continued 14, and today we have the finals. And just imagine how high is the level of these players, that at the very beginning they got a 500 rating, and then they increased so much at this event. And I hope that for some of them it will be a huge step. This tournament will be a huge step to have access to the computers, and I hope that some of the authorities of the prisons will consider to have chess trainings for their prisoners for the further and other tournaments which will be coming for sure. Rook gets on a2. This is double attack on. This is the attack on a5 with both of the rooks. Black has to give up this rook, and white has nothing to worry whatsoever. Black is trying to make some mess, but look at this. White knows what white is doing. Just capturing the bishop, and now getting the pawn. This is beautiful way to play, giving no chance to the opponent, and just win very clear. Now rooks will be off the board. Even if black leaves this diagonal, white will get on a8 anyway. Black left on f8, and there we go. Mongolian player knows what he's doing. I believe we have now the vision from the game from one of these players we have on the screen. So yeah, this gonna be a point for Mongolia, seems like. And in the last game that started, this is board 2. What is happening? I just got the information that Mongolian players are going to answer the questions after the games are done and ended. So that is amazing, because it's always good to hear their stories, to hear how what chess means for them, what this project means for them, and for them it's also important because in many interviews they said that it is important for them to be heard, to be shown, and to feel that people listen to them, people saw them, and they belong somewhere in some competition. And here we have a huge competition. At the beginning of the tournament, we had 43 teams from 31 countries. For now, we have only 2 teams from 2 countries, but it was a long way, and the players got in here. All right, this game is very sharp, even though all these complications that we had on the board, they managed to trade almost every light pieces on the bishop's remain. So this leaves us into the position where anything can happen in the end game. Still, rooks and the queens are on the board, and the light square bishop. So we will see what's gonna happen here soon. Coming back at the first board here, Mongolia managed to checkmate the opponent in a fashion way. So 2 more boards left. Here we have a checkmate. Do we have a checkmate? Do we have a checkmate? No, it's not a checkmate because knight guards b7 square. Now what will be the white's move? White should guard this rook. Rook is hanging. White can play check, but after that check, white has to bring the rook either here or here. I would play rook d1 because this is a very sneaky move. Because after rook d1, white wants to get rid of the knight. Just take this knight. And then checkmate on b7. Let's see if white can find this idea. White can also do some other things, and he found it. He found it. Beautiful. Yeah, this is gonna be very interesting if the player from Zimbabwe can see this. And look at the player for right now on the screen, so focused, so just inside of the computer. I wonder which players is this one. If we have his game now on the board, that makes sense why he's so focused. He's looking for some defense. Maybe he already sees that this is coming and then this is coming, and that's why he tries to be focused. I really wonder what's going on in here. If this game is won by Zimbabwe player, then this leaves Mongolia with the hope of the final game. This is board 2. Let's wait a bit here, and then we can go to the board 2. 3 minutes for black, 4 minutes for white. Things are crazy in this game, starting from the beginning. Yeah, black is taking his time. Black can't find a move. Black sees the problem. Even king cannot escape from this square. It just takes with a check. Rook has to take, and now queen takes, and king has no way to escape. So, oof, quite tense situation here for black. But the good thing is that oh, I just see the chat on YouTube. Oh my god, where I have been before. So I have an access to. Maybe I just have to refresh. Yeah, I have to refresh. All right, catching up, and hello everyone. Welcome to the finals. And just let me know who is your favorite. Who do you think is going to win this competition, Zimbabwe or Mongolia? I really wonder. I have no idea. I have seen only one match of Mongolia. They overtook Russia, overtaking Russian team in any competition. Not so easy. So I really believe that Mongolia is very strong. I have not seen much of the games from Zimbabwe because my colleague Alejandro Ramirez was doing commentaries on that part, but being in here just overtook all these teams means that they are strong. And black tried the last resort, rook a7. I was just thinking like, oh god, I didn't saw that resorts. These people are saying everything. It's not enough because now queen takes the rook, and that's a game over. Another victory of Team Zimbabwe, 2-1 so far. And now it is the time. in this game, if Mongolian player managed to win, it will be a hero of the match. It's gonna be the hero of the match indeed. Okay, I just got my eyes on chat, so you guys can feel free to write anything, any comment. Just let me know, who do you support? Mongolia is higher rated. Mongolia is higher rated in most of the matches. For instance, in this match, Mongolia is over 400 points. So that means, guys, they have never played. They have never played in this competition before, on Chesscom before. So this is the first time they're getting the rating. This move is so bad. There was Rook G1 check. This forces king to come forward, and then black was winning this pawn, and not only this pawn. Let's take a look at this. So black kicks the king on f3, and now after this, black is simply queening the pawn. Even if white captures with a pawn, this h pawn goes forward and it's unstoppable. For this reason, our evaluation bar went crazy and showed us that black was winning. Now white has a way to guard this weakness. I don't see the way. Oh no, it's not good strategy to start to collect the pawns, because white is just about to queen. White needs only 2 moves to queen. White needs only 2 moves to queen. So what black is hoping now is to give a checkmate here. So I expect king f4 to create a checkmate strat. And this might be a draw. This might be a draw, which would be just the perfect result for Team Zimbabwe. Of course, because they will win the match to 2.5 to 1.5. So yeah, this is a draw. This is also a nice way to find this draw. The thing is that for black, it's really necessary to win. Maybe it's good to continue to play for the team. Maybe that's the best way to proceed, but no, black cannot find any other solution, because look at those pawns are extra on the queen side. So this game has been ended and it's a draw. Overall, we have all the games ended. That gives Team Zimbabwe first victory, and the second match will start after a very short break. They will have some time before the second match. So today we're gonna have another match, second match, and things might be changed there. It was such a rollercoaster. Well, at the beginning, Zimbabwe were late, and they came like, I don't know, strongest team back. So for now, I'll take a short break. I will come back before the start of the second round. And then today, later after this round, we will have a closing ceremony. So please stay with us. This is just the last day, and soon we will know the winner of this competition. And please give the support, whatever support you can. Just to be here is also the support all of these prisoners who really need a little bit from our side, that they can feel that they are here, and they are just a part of this huge project. So bye for now. I'm coming back in a few minutes. Welcome back. We have now the second match, Zimbabwe against Mongolia. Mongolia has the last call chance here. They have to win this match if they want to stay in the competition. Let's very quickly take a look at the chess games. Well, here we have it. Here we have it, the first board. Here, as I said earlier, Team Mongolia first board will play with black pieces. So far, everything is going under normal circumstances, equal position. Both players have developed the pieces. I would prefer here to play with black because I do like this square for the knight. Knight can jump in the square, and when knight is in the center, it just controls everything all around. Black has also this battery here with the bishop and the queen, and this might cause white a bit of difficulties here on the king side. So seems like Team Mongolia, after this shock first round, they are trying to come back very strong. In the first game, in the first match, we remember first board how player from Mongolia outplayed the opponent. Now he goes with the e5 to get more space in the center. Beautiful idea. Maybe he'll even push the pawn forward later on with the idea to get the knight on d3. It's even better square, but now he goes with this knight e4 move. And he controls the full center. All right. Oh no, white is going so passive. That's okay. White could leave this bishop in here because this bishop is blocked by both pawns. So we don't call this bishop a good bishop. But white goes back now. This might be okay if white wants to then trade the knight with black's knight, but I would never save this bishop because it's not perfect bishop. Let's get to the second board and check out what is happening here. Team Mongolia, after a bit of shock, came back fully strong. Now we have d4, the breakthrough in the center. This is not going to be good for the second board of Team Zimbabwe. The first match, we see that they made a draw. This was the last round with a pair of rooks, 4 rooks on the board. And after d4, what is here the key point that this pawn attacks the bishop? It was sort of sacrificed, but mainly this opens this diagonal. So knight now jumps on g6 and wins an exchange. That's what white will do. Besides this, white has here really good position. I think queen d3 makes here a lot of sense to try to checkmate. So here we have white won the exchange. Why not? Why not? I kind of have a feeling now, seeing all these games from Team Mongolia, they just woke up. They just woke up from a shock, not from deep sleep, but from a shock that Team Zimbabwe gave in the first round. All right, let's get to the next board. Maybe there is some hope here for Team Zimbabwe. No, I don't know. Black is so good in here. Black is so strong in here. Look at this bishop in the central square controlling everything. We have seen knights in here in the center. Not often the bishops, but wow, look at this. All right, let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. Team Mongolia can take control back on the things. I see some of the supporters to Team Mongolia, some of the supporters to Team Zimbabwe. I have no idea who is the best in here. Both teams showed their perfect play. Now with this tactic, we have to take a look at this, not to miss. Wow, that's amazing. Another bad bishop here. We kind of have this structure once again. So now White is trying to play on the queen side to get some counterplay, but look at this rook lift. Wow, that's amazing. And now rook g6 attacks the queen, and black just won a queen for rook and the bishop, but the king is exposed, and there are a lot of pieces, so this is not enough compensation. But well, both rooks on the board, both bishops on the board, anything can happen. Honestly, I don't expect any blunders, any major blunders here at this stage. This is the finals. All these teams overtook other 40 teams. So yeah, no, I don't. I think there will be no any mouse slip or any blunder in here. So let's end. This game has been ended. This is the second board. What happened? Oh my God, something happened so bad. So after this, we have seen when White get the exchange. Now White came back with the bishop to pin the knight. White increased the pressure in here, and then beautiful sacrifice. Wow. And now won the queen. Black continued to play, but at this stage, Black just decided to resign, because there will be, after king comes to d6 to guard the bishop, bishop f4 check, and White is winning another piece. So here Black decided to resign. Okay, so this is the first point for Team Mongolia. Here White is trying to cage the queen in on the board, like closing the files and the diagonals for the queen, but knight comes on d3, attacks the rook and the bishop at the same time, and White just decided to give up another rook and just to play. Yeah. So we have not checked the board 4. It seems like Black never managed to castle in here. We can start from the very beginning. We had the fielder defense position. So let's go forward. So far it's good. Black gave a pair of bishop to the opponent. And now we will see how to use pair of bishop advantage. f4, this is beautiful. Just get as much space as possible in the center. Oh, no. Do you know what is this king d8? Somebody knows what is this on the board? This is a mouse slip. He wanted to castle. He wanted to castle on long side, and he put the king in here. It's a mouse slip. Sometimes when you play over the board, you start with the rook first and the king next. This is illegal in online internet. If you start with the rook, it will just come rook will come in here, and it's going to be the rook move. And sometimes some players are playing 1 and 2 moves with the king, like they put on d8 and then they put on c8. That's not necessary. Just put this king on the 2 squares. Don't count 1, 2, and just put this on the 2 squares, and that's it. So I think there was just a mouse slip here, and things went so wrong for Black after that. Even though Black tried really hard. Yeah, this is the position. King is over here. Black really wishes to have at least like this situation, rook on c8, knight versus bishop. In this position, knight is superior over the bishop. It controls so many of bishop's moves that this bishop becomes really bad. Doesn't have any target. White pawns now are not attacked. What can be White's move? Queen c3 was played. This is a bit sneaky move. White wants to push e6, but come on, I see it, says Zimbabwean player, and he plays a rook forward. I think now just to double the rooks on b file, increase the pressure on b7. That will be the first step how white can play, and he's going for that. But he's going from a different road. He's going from a2, and now we have the player on the board on the screen. Is he drinking milk? I thought he was drinking coffee. So he stopped at the second cup of the coffee. I thought we could see a lot of, like, at least 5-6 cups of drinks over here. But no, he stopped in here at this point. And I just love the uniform of the players. Other teams also were having the special uniforms for this event, and we had also playing venues where 4 participants were in the same area. So this creates a team spirit. And I believe these people really need to feel everything that we're getting from the chess tournaments, we're getting from chess competitions, and especially team championships are so important to get close emotionally with the other members, to know them better, to support them, and to feel that you are supported from them. It is a really good time for everyone. These 3 days has been amazing for me too, to see all these people, to meet all these people, to observe, and to learn what they like to do, what they need to have. And I hope that next year or next edition of this tournament will be a massive improvement for the prisoners. They really need good conditions and atmosphere, because it's so hard to spend the time at one space without much of the possibilities, without the family and friend, and that lasts for years for many of them, and it's just mentally very hard. But here we have team competition of chess, and we are hoping that somehow this is gonna help them. And yeah, why not? And I hope that we're gonna have more of these events coming. Oh wow, board 3rd. Here's something unexpected happened. We were looking at this game. Let me take a look from the. Oh no! Look at this. I just mentioned that I don't expect any major blunders here, but look at this. Black lost this game. No. Rook was hanging, bishop was hanging. When you have something extra, especially queen, just trade everything you see. So just take any of this piece. Either take a rook or either take this bishop and then a pawn. But instead, black went for a check. Okay, this is actually another way to trade, but this bishop is a... Oh no! Queen b3 was a mouse sleep or a blunder. Oh no. This is unfortunate. This is unfortunate lose. And here black has no. This is so unfortunate. And black tried so hard here. Well, 1-1. In all the other boards, actually on 2 boards, Mongolian player has a winning position. I'm afraid to say that nothing will happen in here. I don't know what to say, if I can say that anymore after what we have seen. So anything can happen. Any mouse slip can happen. Taking back my words. This is still, online chess is so tricky. And oh wow, we have a footage from Team Zimbabwe. Let's take a look at that more closely. So here we have two participants side by side, and we have also Mongolian player. I don't know if he's playing. Maybe he's just observing the teammates games. I think that's the board 3 that we just saw. His posture of the body might says that something happened. Oh, yeah, I think that's the game. Okay, this game was over, and here we have Mongolia with 2-1. And the players from Zimbabwe were on the screen, and we saw that one player descended and he just got up from the board. We call that a board, but actually it's a desk. So all the games has been ended. That's a victory of Mongolia. Things are getting more interesting right now. This is the result is 3-1. So we have a tie here. First round Zimbabwe won, second round Mongolia won, and that makes us to predict who is the winner of this competition. Who will be the winner of the competition? So we will know that by the tie breaks for sure. We have to have one winner of the competition. In most of the events, we do have the tie breaks with a shortened version of the time, blitz time, 3+2. In some competition, we have the tie breaks with the first win. We even have Armageddon. So we just need to find out. We just need to find out who is the winner of this team. And for now, we see Team Zimbabwe on the screen. They are just observing the games and sharing the thoughts, sharing what was happening, who could play better, and so on and so on. Those are the participants. Are we? Yeah. Okay. So we're waiting now to have also an interview from Mongolian players. At some point, we are going to have them as well. And I will take a very short break, and I will come back with the updated informations. we came back with the final result, and according to the most of the wins and most of the points, Team Mongolia is the winner of the first Intercontinental Online Chess Championship for Prisoners. And now we have this special guest with us, and we have an interview. So I am happy to introduce a women grandmaster and international master, Bate Chamak Tushin Tux. I hope I pronounced that well. And also the winners we have now on the side. So hello, and thank you so much for joining us now.
Hello, Katie. Can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely. So the question goes, first of all, congratulations to the winners. And my question goes to the players. And if you can help us to communicate, were they expecting to win this competition when they started to play?
Should I ask from the player first?
Yes, please.
Sure, yeah. Сэтэ, сонсож байна уу намайг?
Сонсож байна.
Энэ тэмцээнд одоо гэж бодож ирсэн үү гэж юм.
Энэ тэмцээнд бол ерөнхийдөө төрүүлнэ гэж одоо бодлого байсан. Амжилттай л оролцъё гэсэн.
He says that he wasn't expecting to win this tournament. He was just playing well and perform well.
All right, and I wonder which opponent was the most difficult to play and to win against?
Сэтэ, ямар өрсөлдөгч юм хамгийн хэцүү бэ? Хүнд өрөг аль өрөг байсан бэ гэж асууж байна.
Филиппиний өрсөлдөгч байсан да.
The Philippine opponents were really strong.
I see. That's amazing. We saw some of the games of Team Philippines. They were super strong. I just wonder how he was introduced in chess and how often he plays chess nowadays.
Ер нь анх Сэтэ яаж шатар тоглолт сурсан. Тэгээд одоо ер нь шатраа хичээлж гин үү гэж асууж байна.
Ер нь бол өвөөгөөрөө заалгаж хичээд тэгээд багштай болоод ерөнхийдөө амжилттай тэмцээнүүдэд оролцоод одоогийн хувьд бол яг л шатраа ерөөсөө тоглож байгаа.
He says that when he was young, his grandfather taught him first, and then he started to seriously practice chess at his young age, and he successfully participated in several tournaments in the youth national championships. But right now, since he's in prison, he's not practicing.
I see. And is he going to train more and take part in further competitions of chess from the moment he's at the Liberty?
Сэтэ одоо энэ тэмцээний дараа ер нь шатараараа хичээллээд цаашид одоо амжилт гаргая гэж бодож байна уу? Одоо энэ тэмцээний дараа ямар бодол төрж байна вэ гэж байна.
Ер нь яг цаашдаа би гарч байгаа шатраараа хичээлдээд амжилт гарна гэдэгт өөртөө бүр итгэвтэй байна.
After this tournament, I gained a lot of confidence, and after I get out of prison, I will definitely play chess more and practice more, and I will achieve more success than before. I'm very confident.
All right, we have seen his game. He had amazing. I suppose this is the first board of Team Mongolia, and we saw a full domination in most of the games. Next questions are to you, Jimmy. You yourself, you're a chess player. titled chess player, and you're also working for the projects, many projects right there for prisoners as well. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and about your work besides chess?
Sure, thank you. I'm a national team player. I have the international title, master title, and a WGM, the Women Grandmaster title as well. At the same time, I'm working for the Court Decision Making Agency of Mongolia. And we've been actually doing several projects in our country. First of all, we've been organizing different chess events in correctional units. And each year we do this tournament, and as well as our staff plays chess these days a lot. And Mongolian chess has a lot great history, especially in correctional units. And since 1956, we started to organize chess tournaments in all our correctional units. So it's like a traditional tournament for us. And the Mongolian amateur chess level is pretty high, I consider. So it's no wonder that our prisoners, inmates are doing quite well in this tournament. And we are so happy that actually for the last round against Russia, it was a crucial game, and we are happy that we were able to win the game.
Yeah, their match was something that I refer very often because we have seen the games, and the match was so tense and no one really knew who would be the winner of this match. And can you please tell us a little bit what does this particular project means for the participants of the event, for the prisoners, and if they were happy to take a part in it?
Oh, definitely, Kathy. It means the world to them, Like, we would really like to thank FIDE and then the Chicago County Sheriff Office for organizing a wonderful event. For such people like the prisoners, it gives life joy, energy, and a reason to move on, It's such a great tournament, and our prisoners, the inmates, are really happy, and like they did something good for their life, like especially they played for the first time in international tournament representing our country, Mongolia. So it means a lot, and we are very thankful for organizing this wonderful event. Not only in our country, I believe that all the countries were so like excited and were happy to participate in this tournament.
Thank you so much. And as a team who won this competition, and for the next editions, they have to. It's more responsibilities for them to play once again the tournament that they won last year. So, are there anything planned for the future plans, the trainings, the chess books that they can have an access, anything that this project might change their everyday life, because they are the winners of this huge competition?
Oh, definitely. And the news will be on our country's all media, I mean, websites, sport, television, everything. And after this win, I'm sure there will be a lot more tournaments, a lot more attention for the prisoners, and we're gonna practice a lot more chess. And we actually have chess clubs in our units, correctional units. So there will be more activities there. And as a responsible chess activities, I'm gonna also organize different tournaments to activate the prisoners and especially to successfully participate for the next Intercontinental Chess Tournament.
Amazing. Happy to hear that. It's going to be a massive training for the next editions, because it's always challenging to come back in the competition as a winner. Thank you so much, Jimmy. That's you told me that that's easier for me to call you. We have
Oh yeah,
here
it's
the
a lot
women
easier. Yes.
yes, it is. Women Grandmaster and International Master, a chess player who is right now involved in the other profession too and helping other people too. And we also had the winner team in Mongolia and the first word of the team Mongolia with the interview. Once again, congratulations to the players, to the local organizers, and the whole country who were supporting. Thank you very much, and hope to see you in the next edition.
Thank you, Katie, for having us. It's such an honor.
Thank you. We will take now a very short break for the final stage. That's going to be a closing ceremony, and we're going to have more people joining us, a special guest. So we'll be right back in a few seconds.
Inmates call me Dr. K. I'm teaching chess in the Cook County Department of Correction. We currently have over 150 inmates on a weekly basis taking the chess classes, and almost in every single division in Department of Correction. We started the chess program at Cook County Department of Correction in 2012 to bring a different way of thinking to a group of inmates.
Playing chess teaches you different strategies to be more patient. It's complex, but it all plays a part with the way of life.
Every time I play, I learn something new. And I think the chess class here in Cook County that Dr. K has going is something very good for the detainees that's here.
It's a strategy game that I would have never learned in the world. It would have took me some time to sit down and just be patient, and I ain't had that at first. So sitting here in these classes that they have is actually helping us with ourselves.
We also introduced the online chess play right from the jail. Inmates are able to play online with any other people around the world. The latest addition to the program is family online matches. Inmates can correspond with their own families, with their own kids. And the idea is that through the chess, they can redevelop their own connections with families.
I had time to interact and connect with my family.
I'm able to play online with my kids. I'm able to learn new moves from other opponents that's sitting around me. I'm able to pick up new strategies that I can maybe basically put into my lifespan.
They enjoy this time. Those 2 hours that they play, they talk about different issues, they talk about their everyday life, and they use chess as a tool.
I play my kids online once a month, and I'm able to see my wife and my kids. My wife brings all my kids for me to play. It's actually helping me think a lot, It's operating my brain, a part of my brain that I wasn't using.
Most of the kids have never played chess before. It's my job to teach them, and then I give them to their dads, and their dads teach them about both the game, and they teach them things about life, how chess impacts their life, how to think forward, and think ahead of the game.
It feels nice to play with my dad in type of games like this.
I love chess. This is fun to do.
I'm trying to teach inmates when they play chess, they all should be looking for themselves like kings. They're making decisions like kings. They should be feeling like kings during the chess game. And the most important, everyone should feel, I can win. I can be a winner today.
I want to thank Chef Dark for putting the program together, making it accessible for us, allowing us to have it, for the vision he had, the thought, consideration. Thanks.
No. Welcome back, and this is the final stage, final part of the first Intercontinental Online Chess Championship for Prisoners. And now I am pleased to be joined by the FIDE president, Arkady Dvorkovich. Hello, and welcome to the final stage of the event.
Yes.
Would you like share your thoughts?
Happy to be a part of the closing ceremony of our first Intercontinental Prisoners Cup. So many teams, so many countries have been represented, and the fight was quite interesting with the teams of Zimbabwe and Mongolia in the final. Yesterday, I was happy to congratulate the winners of the women's event, and today I'm happy and proud to congratulate Team Mongolia with winning the first place, Team Zimbabwe winning the second place. Both are great achievements and great inspiration for many people who are joining this chess community. I was in Chicago with Sheriff Tom Dart just a couple of days ago, greeting the US team on site in the prison, and had a lovely conversation about chess, about how they feel playing chess. I even played a game with one of the inmates. It was also a happy experience, and it's for me personally and for FIDE, it's really great inspiration to continue and to expand this project to more and more countries. And I hope that you, as the best teams of this cup, will tell about your experience at this competition. You should be proud of what you achieved. Please continue learning chess, playing chess, and passing this love to other people who are around you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Arkady.
Thanks to the organizing team, everyone who was involved these days and nights. It was a tough thing to do. All people who helped, all those who work in prisons, and many thanks to all of you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Mr. Arkady. We had a lot of questions from prisoners if any more competitions of chess will be held. Can you tell us if there is some plans or thoughts to organize more and more tournaments?
Yes. Decided with Sheriff Dart that we will target at least 64 countries for the next year. But to do that, we need, I think, to start with some national and regional events to see how it works in different countries. So we will ask more and more countries and national federations to assist in bringing chess prisons, and then we will have the second Intercontinental Cup with more and more teams. So.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us at the closing ceremony and wishing the players the best of the lucks and the greetings. This has been FIDE President Arkady Dvorkovich. And now the participants are watching our stream, their supporters, the country itself, and now it's time to listen the anthem of the winner team and then come back. There was a precious moment to see the participants raising for the national anthem and the flag. Congratulations once again, the winners, Team Mongolia. Team Zimbabwe got the silver medal. They truly deserve this. Congratulations to them as well. And then we have Team Russia with the bronze medal. So this has been 3 amazing days for us. I'm sure my colleague Alejandro Ramirez, who was also hosting the event, enjoyed as much as I did. And yeah, we had 31 countries with 43 teams, and for the first time we had 4 teams for in female category, and Team Georgia in that category managed to win. So there was a brilliant tournament. We hope that the second edition will be on the way with more countries, with more teams, and also with stronger players. They will practice a lot nowadays, as they promised. And on the other side, the local organizers are also promising that they will give anything these participants needs to play better, to feel that they belong to the society, to chess society at least. And here we are to hear their stories, and here we are to show them. So this has been an amazing journey for me. It is a women grandmaster, Katie Tazalashvili, and now it's time to say goodbye. This has been the first Intercontinental Online Chess Championship for prisoners. Many more will come, and now it's time to say goodbye come back with more editions later on. So bye for now, and hopefully to see you in the future.